out lying in your arms, and these feelings start to change. One look into your eyes and I'm floating far away. I've never been here before. I don't know the score, but I never wanted you more than I do tonight. Escape with me. Will you escape with me? And we start brand new. Escape with me. Will you escape with me? And I've never been here before. I don't know this road, but I never
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the first of hopefully many Monday streams in a while. Hope everyone had a good weekend and a good start to your week. I am a little late getting the stream started, but that's just because I've been trying to get things together here. Been moving things around and stuff. Let's see if does my camera work? It does, but is it showing? There we go. That's better. Now it's completely on the green screen. Excellent. Let's hide that one for right now and go here. There we go. So as you probably noticed there, I've got two, yes, count them, two input sources coming in now to the capture card. Because tonight what we're trying to do is get the project to a point where I want to write up the README file basically, and I want to kind of get it to a point where others could potentially start could set up their own development environments. Maybe not start contributing to it, but others could at least set up their own development environments. And I also wanted to kind of dig into Docker for the first time. I've never really, I've deployed a Docker container, but I've never created one. I've never done that. And I was looking into setting it up for SQL, for PostgreSQL, and it looks like there's some interesting things that I can kind of tee off of there. So we'll see how that goes. And on top of all that, I am going to, my friends, try to get this Linux system up and running. So let's see, it doesn't look like much right now, but I literally, as I mentioned in previous streams, I've wanted to install Linux on my Surface tablet, and I did, and it was actually not terrible, believe it or not. There is a Linux Surface kernel patches out there that actually installs a patched kernel like next to the real kernel, and that helps to that brings in some drivers and stuff for the touchscreen and for the keyboard and the mouse, which is good. Touchscreen still is kind of weird. Doesn't quite behave the same way it does in Windows, but you know, they're getting there anyway. I think some of that might be just because of how KDE does things. Also, the mouse, the tablet, touchpad, I should say, doesn't. You can't just tap on it or double tap on it like you could. You have to click on it. So that might be just some other configuration I have to figure out. But I at least have it working to a point where I can get video out of it and everything. I'm able to capture the video. Having trouble with capturing the audio, but I generally do have troubles capturing audio from the capture card that I use. It takes some extra steps. Like in Windows, I have to go through the stereo mix so that I can also hear the audio output, which isn't too big a deal, but sometimes it does reset. What's more interesting, though, I'm gonna switch this over to another station here. Go with Chill Pop for now. Let's see what we get. See what we get out of this. So I have that. I have the video coming through. I don't have the audio coming through yet, and I have a feeling, a suspicion, it has something to do with like the audio that it wants to send out is over HDMI, and it's not. It's a display port that it's trying to send over, because I have it plugged in two areas. I have it plugged into the monitor in front of me, which is HDMI, and the audio will come through this monitor. But the other connection is to the capture card, which is DVI or digital display port, and for some reason it doesn't look like it's sending. I don't have the option to send stuff over to display port. Everything just says HDMI. So I'll have to see if there's what the magic sauce is to get that to work in KDE or in Linux or in Ubuntu Linux, or Kubuntu as it is right now. But otherwise, everything is moving along there. So what I'd like to do is, let's see if I can get some of my development environments set up here. It's going to be a bit of a pain, but we'll see what I can pull down. Try to get like some tools set up. The one thing is going to be there's going to be a lot of stuff that I'm going to have to kind of do like off camera and stuff, because I have to like set up encryption and things like that over there. And I have to see how Docker Compose works over there. I know there's Docker Desktop. Let me bring the other computer up here. So there's Docker Desktop, which is what I have on my Windows machine. I think this works. Yeah, there's a Linux flavor of Docker Desktop. Okay, so that's interesting. Runs a virtual machine, context desktop Linux on start. Images and containers are not available on Docker Desktop. Wait a minute. Docker Desktop on Linux runs a virtual machine that creates and uses custom Docker context on startup. This means images and containers deployed on the Linux Docker engine for installation are not available in Docker Desktop for Linux. Oh, deployed on a different thing, I guess. Docker Desktop for Linux and Docker engine. Can be installed side by side on the same machine. Stores containers and images and isolated storage within a VM. Controls restrict its resources. Okay. So at the same time can cause issues. Use Docker Desktop. Docker engine may be configured to automatically start as a system service. Docker engines. Alright. System experience, make use of new kernel features, enhance security. Okay. File sharing between a host and Docker Desktop in order to not require elevated privileges. Runs the file sharing service inside a user namespace. ID GID mapping configured or results. Runs on the host. Subgoods. SubGID, I should say, must be present. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is good stuff we'll look at here. I'll look at all of that. What else? Let's see here. So like I said, I was looking at the Postgres Docker image stuff, and it looks to me like obviously I can pull one down for whatever version of Postgres I want. And then the only thing you need by default is the admin password. But also there is a way to have stuff automatically have SQL files automatically run when the container starts up if there's no data directory, meaning that this is the first time the container has been started, which is good because that means you can set up all your databases and all your permissions and stuff, and it's only going to run once, which is fantastic. So that's good stuff. Do all that, and I just have to figure out how to do Docker Compose and stuff to get everything kind of set up in a way that makes sense. And also, I was looking at there's a Maven plugin. Build helper Maven plugin. Directories, one for integration test source and one for the resource files. The standard source destination includes my files in the test phase. Okay, I don't know why you would need to do that. Anyway, so Dockerized database container. So what they have here is you can tear down and start up for integration testing, tear down and start up a database. which on the surface sounds okay, but I think that's more. I think that's a bit overkill for what we need. I think we can leave the database up all the time. I don't think it needs to be a special thing there, especially in a development environment. In a production environment, obviously you wouldn't have that database there at all. But you know, but the thing I was trying to figure out is where to if they have replacement stuff here, variables. So why does this sound so much louder than normal? Very weird. Very weird. It's still the same. Oh, it's set to 15%, but just everything sounds louder than normal. So yeah, I'll have to figure out, because what I want to be able to do is have people just have the devs just fill out a secret keys, fill out the secret keys properties file, which is really just a copy of the dev.properties file, and then except you fill out all the fields in there instead of having them as variable replacements. And in there you would have your database names and your database passwords, and I want those to then translate over to the migration SQL statement that would then run when the container starts up, you know, for the first time. So coordinating all that stuff is going to be the part that's going to take a little bit of effort. See where we go with that. That said, let's do a few things here. First of all, I want to get a few things. So how do I want to do this? I need to take notes. so that I can figure out all the stuff we need. I guess there's some basic stuff that I don't need to note for it. So let's see. Do I have a? Where's that? Let's go to the other computer here, and let me swap over that one on my monitor here. All right, let's get. I don't have any tools yet on this computer, so time to get some development tools down, I would say. And I hate how that always goes. There's a way to tell it to expand the window title.
I'm a curious man with some curious genes. I get that from my dad. I'm no far from the tree. I feel
Somebody tell it to just remember what its size was. I don't have to constantly have like a tiny window that's open. It says remember window size, but not actually remembering window size. Which is hilarious. Okay, so let's see. Where am I at? I guess the first thing I'm gonna want to do is make a development directory. Do I have it? Okay. So there is a Red Hat OpenJDK 19. There we go. Uh, not helping.
Going straight, don't know where to go, wanna hide away. I'm reflecting myself.
I want everything done to is LPS. I think I need 19 though. I don't know if they're gonna have it. I think 17 is the latest they have. Alright. How about JDK 19? Do we have it here? K19. They not have the JDK 19 out there. There it is. Open JDK 19.
Summer nights, midnight skies, just you and I, living life. Time has faded fast, and I hope it would last. Can we work it out?
I don't want that one. JDK. JDK 19.
It was silly of me, 'cause we both knew that you were leaving.
Hey, Super James World, welcome. How are you doing tonight?
Once in a while I hear
JDK.
so tell me how would it
Hmm.
be different now if we were
Is it likely that I could just say OpenJDK 19 and it'll just work? Is that gonna happen? Sudo apt install OpenJDK 19. Oh, of course not. 19 SDK JDK. Oh, hey, there we go. Sure.
driving down the coast with me, frozen in
Just relax a bit. It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. I'm trying to tonight's big deal tonight is I'm going to try to get some of the documentation around the project that I'm working on together. So like how developers can get their environment set up and whatnot. So there we go. JDK 19. So that's what. So and at the same time, I'm setting up. I've set up Linux on my Surface, my Microsoft Surface tablet. So I have a clean install of it here, and I'm getting that set up too. So just kind of some maintenance stuff, some much needed maintenance stuff. There was some desire expressed in other streams that people like to download and take a look at what I've done and everything. So they want to get their development environments together, and I haven't made it particularly easy yet. So I'm trying to do that right now, digging into some Docker stuff and whatnot. Otherwise, I'm doing fine. It's start of a new week, and first Monday stream in forever, forever and ever. So, do I have Git on here? I do. Figured they would already give you one. Just separate out of the blocks there. All right, let's see. Go to books.org and some download packages. Java Web Developers Linux x86 for that. See if this works. Alright, let's go. I think Chill Pup has already outstayed its welcome here. Let's try the good old standby of lo-fi here. Alright. Let's download it now. Question is, where is my mouse? One of the several computers it could be on. Alright, it's over here now. There we go. Have it all moved around. Let me see. And it's probably in downloads. So where's my here? Yeah, let's do RVF. Whoops. Let's and what is the INI looking like? 6 2048. Probably want to change that and try 24 here. Starting memory. Good. Okay. And I guess it's a matter of running. Oops, they're now. I add it to. Why add widgets doesn't actually do anything. Very strange. Applications. We know how to add things to this menu anymore. It's been so long I haven't done anything here. I guess there's a setting for it probably. Also, no, it's not. Power management. I think the power management. Yeah, it reset itself, which is really annoying. And this goes to 30 minutes. I had a... Oh, they have... Oh, here to suspend sleep after 1 hour. Apply that. A little bit better. Where is the Thunderbolt voices? Volume monitor. I'm trying to find. Hey, Mytho! Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I cannot find what I'm looking for. Okay, so I can't. Well, actually, you know what? When I run it, I'll be able to pin it probably. Let's just do. That. There we go. Project's going good. I am. What the development? Paste. Well. It's going good. I am going through and setting up my development environment. On Linux here. And also I want to... I'll swap back over, and I've been looking through some of the Docker stuff. And I want to see if I can get maybe the beginnings of Docker containerization going. What is going on here? Okay, there we go. That's more like what I was expecting. There's some kind of error on the front page. I need the Java perspective. Close the other one out. Alright, we'll get rid of the task list. Move our outline over here. Like so. Get rid of the Java doc integration things because they are useless. We'll bring in the where's it at? Server, here we go. And servers. Good. And good. The DB image should mostly take care of itself. The project will move on. Well, and yeah, I saw that there's Postgre images out there for all the major versions. What I'm interested in trying to do is there's a Maven plugin that can launch the container as well. And what I'd like to do is maybe set up a profile, say, that you can run when you first download the project and have it automatically set up all of the databases inside Postgre with all the users and all that stuff. And what's good about that is I was reading that there's you can supply files via the Maven plugin. The Maven plugin will actually copy the file over to the Docker container, and it will copy it into the correct folder. And when Docker sees the SQL file there, when it launches the Postgre image, if it doesn't have a data folder, meaning that there's no databases, this is the first time the containers run and there's no databases or anything, it will run all the SQL files in that one directory, which you can then specify to have it create all the databases for you, and it will only run it that one time. It won't run it on every subsequent start of the container, as long as there's a data folder there. So that's good. So that kind of makes it easy to just have the initialization of all the databases go through there. And I'm hoping to tie that into the secret keys properties file, so that basically all dev would have to do is copy the development properties file and then rename it secret keys.properties, add in all the database passwords that they want and all that stuff in there. That's get ignored immediately, just right now as it is, and run a Maven command just once. They won't have to run it again, and that would initialize the Docker container and stuff with the passwords and username and database names and stuff that they supplied, hopefully. So we'll see. Hey, Master King, welcome. So that is my goal tonight, is to try to learn a little bit of Docker and maybe see if I can integrate it with everything going on, and also start to try to write some of the... I also want to get my Linux environment set up here, as you're seeing on the screen right now, with the development environment stuff, and at least some of it. There's a lot of things I'll have to still do, but and then just kind of take notes as I go. The other thing is, there's this note-taking thing that I found. Obsidian download. Yeah. App image. What is app image? I'll just bring the dev down. I've never heard of app image before. Interesting. It was from No Boilerplate or something. Yeah, it's I've been looking at it on not only on my work computer, but on the other computer as well, and it looks interesting. It looks interesting as far as like a note-taking app. And the only reason I'm even looking at it is because it looks like Evernote's having some issues. I usually use Evernote for things, but looks like that company is may not be long for this world. So, am I using Hyper-V for Linux? Not yet, no. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. It's been a while since I've made Linux my something that I actually, as far as like windowing systems and everything else. It's possible that that's down under the covers. Right now, I'm using Kubuntu. I'm using Kubuntu on top of my Microsoft Surface tablet. I also have a patched kernel that allows the Surface tablet to have like touchscreen to work and all that stuff. I don't think the camera works, but it's a small loss as far as I'm concerned. And then I've got that going into my second port on my capture card, and I've got everything kind of working there from like a capture perspective, except the only thing I don't have working is the audio. And I think audio, I can actually send audio from the Linux over to my monitor here. My monitor has speakers in it, and that works, but I can't get it to send it to the capture card because all I see in the mixer is HDMI, and the capture card is using DisplayPort. So I don't know if I have to do something special to get DisplayPort audio to work. As you can see, I was playing around with things. I don't actually want duplex, but you can see like if I have HDMI outputs, but I don't have, like if I select this one, it'll send it out to the monitor, but I don't have the DisplayPort audio, and I don't know what I have to do to do that. I was kind of starting to look at it, and then I'm like, oh man, I got to get the stream started. You know what I mean? Been using Joplin for notes, works well, but it's a bit too much resources for like, yeah, I'm the Obsidian, so far so good. It's free, although there is you have to pay for the sync if you want that. Like if you want to do sync across devices, or you want to use the publish, which the other part of this that's kind of interesting is the publish. Like you can use publish to actually publish all of your notes as HTML files, which is cool if you're making like documentation, like help documentation and stuff. But you have to pay for those. I think there's like a yearly fee for those. If the stuff I'm using is brand new to you, oh yeah, it's. I haven't run KDE in at least 13 years. So yeah, I that's the same thing I figured, Mytho, too. Like I don't have a need for sync right now either, but it's nice that it's an option, and I think it's only, what is it, so it's $8 a month for sync and $8 a month for publish, billed annually. So that might be a bit steep for the sync, but I don't know. I'm not quite sure why they charge separately for the publish. That seems like a little bit of a price gouging situation, but yeah, it is what it is. Although there is monthly billing too. Oh, then it's $10 a month. Oh, fun. Okay. Yeah. So that's where that's at. But I downloaded the file here. Around that, and let's do. What am I doing here? Let's see. Oh, I mean sync for. No. This is this note-taking app, Obsidian, has its own sync product where it syncs your notes across your devices, kind of like an Evernote or something like that, like a cloud-based thing. Only it's not. That's kind of their cloud-based offering, is that they can sync across your devices if you pay extra. Yeah. But sync or sneak, I think, is the other thing. That's the security thing. Yeah, no, that's not what I'm going on about. So sudo make me a sandwich. Okay. Now I wonder, this tough file details, I wonder if that went right onto my desktop thing here. Oh, it did. How about that? That's pretty good. Alright, so create a vault. Wait, what did I, okay, yeah. Create a vault. put that under. Huh. Development. There. Right that. There you go. And then there's all kinds of plugins and stuff. What is it? Control E? Yeah. So it's settings, variable line length, spell checking. You can get the Vim key bindings if you want. Thanks. There was a thing. I feel like there was a thing. About what native menus, hotkeys about for plugins. Any plugins, turn them on. Let's go browse that. There's a ton of them. Table navigation, all that. You can do a calendar if you want to. Yes. Yeah, why not? Back up your vault with Git if you want to. Outliner. Whatever. Minimal theme settings. Tag Wrangler. Enter syntax highlight. Text highlighting for code blocks. Yeah, sure, why not? Checklist. And you can put a linter on there if you want to. Homepage. Omni search TV folder. You gotta use the highlighter plugin too. Why not? And I'm sure there's a ton of other things. I thought there was pretty sure there was something that said heading view live detail. Convert. I thought there was something that said what kind of markup to support. And I don't remember where that is at. See here. There's a markdown. There's something, Star Markdown. Get hub. Markdown. I can't find it right now, but I swear there was something that I had to do. It said like use the like the GitHub sort of flavor of Markdown. Line breaks. Anyway, this is for plugins, backlinks, templates. Go through this real fast here. Invest. It'd be under editor, but I don't see it right now. Anyway, this will be something good to sort of keep some notes around as we're going. And that. Okay, so I get that going. Here, Eclipse. Wait, what happened to? There it is. What happened to the rest of the workspace? I need bring. Tools 4. And Spring Boot. I guess that'll work for what I need right now. Finish. Trust. Yeah, go ahead. Trust it. And I need check style as well. What else did I bring down? There was much else. Yeah, whatever. That'll restart theoretically. Yeah, I think all I had was the check style and that one. I don't think there's anything else that I needed from the marketplace here. At least at the moment. We have Git right out of the base here. I guess there wasn't there a Thyme Leaf thing here too? Plugin for Eclipse. Yeah, I'll put it in there and see if it actually works. I'll be pretty surprised if it does. Yeah. Okay, I should be able to
But it's not a thing about making it
bring down.
It's a thing about making it feel right.
Copy this now. Let's go. Get clone. Get repository. Give it the URI. I have the full URI. GitHub. Oh yeah, I don't have the user and
Take out-
password
if it's an
here,
accident,
right?
That's an error that feels good. Then you leave
I have
it
to
in.
pull over.
You know, you want those.
Let's see if let me hide that for a second while I go digging around for that. The
It's not a thing about making it accurate.
that
It's a thing about making it feel right.
and let's see here. And sure.
But it's not a thing about making it accurate.
Okay, let's
It's not about getting all the errors.
put that down, or at least I'm
It's
connected to it
about
anyway,
getting it to
and be able to I'll have to. I wonder how this is gonna work. I recall having an issue with or from file system archive. Not quite. Maven projects. Import projects. Git. Local. There we go.
You know, take out if it's an accident that's an error that feels good, then you leave it in.
Import existing Eclipse projects. I don't think I put the actual project
You want those.
stuff out there, so let's do new project wizards. And this is a Maven project. We'd have to do archetype selections. Alright, we'll just say the Java projects and hex. Are we using? Are we using an internal one? Okay, that's fine for now. Alright, create module info Java file. worst. Finish and see what happens there. Get repositories found. What? Hey, what? Alright, why am I having problems with this now? Import projects. That. Let's see what happens here. Huh. Oh, it's still okay. It's still importing, sort of. Is this a Java issue? It's an Eclipse issue. Bring Java reconcile. You should enable Java additional. Sure. Okay, wait. It's pulling things together here. Smart import. It just took a moment for it to do its thing. Got some weirdness happening there, though. Which mean resources. Thing 2. Properties. What are we gonna go on here? Deployment assembly. No, there's our build path. There we go. Add folder, resources. Oh, that should be something. And then it looks like it ran a portion of the Maven build. It brought down some Node.js stuff. Or NPM stuff that we need. An issue though. What? Let me hear. Configure. Fine leaf nature. Sure. Do a Maven update project here again. Script problems. What the hell? What is happening here? Filters and all items, all items on workspace. warnings on projects. And get rid of JavaScript problems because that just gets annoying. Okay, that's a little bit better. All the errors that throwing up here. Throw in all the errors in Bootstrap bundle. Funny. Taking the lion's share of all the errors. But otherwise I don't have any errors. I guess it would be good to show info too as well. That's fine. The other thing I want to do is references. Java and install JREs. Add in JVM. Now where is the Java home at? Which Java? Java. How do you show? I gotta look this up again. Into alternatives. Do update alternatives config Java. Oops. Try it without that. All right. Okay, so it's under here. Copy that out. This doesn't look very fun. Yeah, it's I mean, this is just me getting my IDE together. Getting Eclipse working can be a pain sometimes. But again, that's really the case with any IDE, right? Getting it working the way you want it to work usually can be a big issue. Okay, where's my JDK root? Really? How about that? Just did that. There we go. Alright, and I'll finish there. And that is the default I want you to use all the time. The other thing is to code style, formatter, edit, indentation, Spaces, indent wrap lines. Yeah. Spaces only. On that. And then this will be 9. Hi. Okay. And now we'll do that. Oh, there was another thing too. I hate the line wrapping. So, oh, maximum line width is 120. Yeah, I increased that. That's good. Default for wrapping. Outer expressions, wrapping settings. No, that's fine. Okay, that's all good there. Kind of surprised it runs on Linux. Thought it was Windows exclusive. Well, most of the, ironically, or I guess for better or worse, most of the tools in Java run off of Java. So, like, pretty much all the tools I use actually run on the JVM. So Eclipse is Java based, it runs on the JVM. Aqua Data Studio is Oxygen XML editor. Occasionally when I use that, that's a JVM thing. I think SQL Navigator, Oracle SQL Navigator is Java based as well. A lot of the tools are, which makes it very useful because you can get them working pretty easily. Like they work very similarly between operating systems, you know, as long as you're on the same version. So that makes for some good stuff. Okay. What I want to do, I need to also bring down Tomcat. Tomcat.apache.org. Do Tomcat 10. And I want RGZip, I guess, but for bit. I guess it's automatically 64-bit on Linux, probably. So we'll say, okay, no problem with them. What do we got here? So if I do, where did I down? I'm in downloads, right? There it is. Tar XDF Apache Tomcat. Move that to development. Cool. I always get this backwards. Is it target first, right? LN Apache Tomcat, right? Yeah, there we go. We get here. So under bin, blah blah blah, web apps work. Okay, we're good there. So then I can come on over here, and I can say, why everything's so small all the time? Server runtime environment. Add Apache 10.1, and that is development. the development. So, and I better do it directly. But 1.8. Best default JRE. Finish. Boom. That there now. Applying close. Under servers. So first of all, here, let's make sure this is using the right generate JDK. Where are you at? Where are you at? How about what? Wait a minute. Why can't I see project property? Oh, here it is, Java compiler. Here we go. I'm like going crazy here. Like, I know it's here somewhere. So this should be execution environment, Java build path. No. Or yeah. That should be workspace default. There we go. That's what I want. I don't know why they force you into two different windows for that, but that is what it is, I guess. Go here and create a server. Everything's so goddamn small all the time. Localhost. Server environment is that. Next. That in there. Finish. And let's see what this is set for. Publishing. Automatically publish when resources change. Timeout. 50 seconds. Stop. 15 seconds. We'll put that to 30. It'll take a while to stop. Modify server ports. 8080 Tomcat M import. You want SSL? I'll have to probably do that myself. But there's because like modify the. All you can really do is just modify the port number. You can't actually add anything to it from here. Is it custom install document or custom location? And we'll do Eclipse. Tomcat there. Path and do I work with machine learning or automation? No, not yet. Anyway, I will occasionally, for my side projects, I will occasionally, drop in and do like OpenAI, like I'll ask it some things. There are other parts of the company I work for that are getting into machine learning stuff for search. So there's probably going to be a point where we might have to do something like that in order to like for our like search engine and stuff internally, but I haven't really gotten past the initial stages of it. Evil security. I don't know what that means. Do that. Launch configuration, save. Arguments. I don't think I need to add anything here. I think we're good there. I think that's good. And the only thing I need is this stuff not flow properly here. Like everything's kind of off the edge of the screen. And it's really annoying. Alright, server export. Open this up. And oh, what? Do that. I need the SSL connector here. Do that. That connector here. RSA 43. Redirect port 8443. Yeah, that works for me. Nice threads, SSL enabled. Parameter count 1,000. Yeah, okay. Alright. Store. I vaguely remember having to do something to set up SSL here, but actually no, I generate SSL certificates in the Maven build. I should be able to just run my Maven build and have it generate a certificate for me. So I just do. Oh, what? That's the other thing. Maven. What version of Maven am I running right now? Oh, we're using the embedded, which is 391. That's fine. That's fine. I don't need to download another Maven. I think 3.9 will work for our purposes. So if I run, where's it at? Run as Maven verify. What happened here? Build failure. Legal state failed to load application context. Oh right. I don't have a. I did my own problem. I said I didn't bring over the secure. The secret keys that property. So I need to. So that's the first thing. So for environment notes, we need to do. with the values. This way. So I can just go to where's the have a dev.properties, right? Did I not make one? That's interesting. Let me go over to the other screen here and see. Is that something I don't package with it? I mean, that would make sense. I don't have a dev. I only have a prod property. Doesn't seem right. Sure. No, I guess I don't. I guess I specify you're in dev if I find the secret keys properties file. And then that is what specifies that you're in dev. Okay. That's a thing. Here's what we're going to do. You guys can't see that, but I'm going to back over to the other one that you can see. And I am going to create the secret keys.properties file. I'm going to hide the screen while I paste what I just copied from the other computer. And that way I know everything's identical to what I had. Alright, now we can bring that back up again. Okay, cool. Cool. And that should be... yeah, that is hidden. Okay, that's good. Alright, so then I should be able to do this again. And have it actually be successful, potentially. Even verify. Build successful. Nice. And no check style violations. Even more nice. Okay. So that is their speaking of check style stuff, let's get that view over here. Check style violations. Open that up. Go to filter and say the one. Guess that's fine. No, there was a... how do I set up the... so it looks at my check style XML. Here we go, check style. And... new. Oh, you know what? Cancel. You have to do it on the properties here, right? Yeah, check style. Check style active for this project. And configure. configure. Oh, for crying out loud. Of course, not all the plugins, as we can see here, work. Okay, wait a minute. Checks out the local check configuration is new. Project relative. Yes. Heck. Style. Well, build failures, no, all properties can be resolved. Okay. Wow, it had a problem doing something here. Level should be 2. Level 4. Yeah, I think I was doing 4 or something on there, but not actually failing the regular check style though. That's fine. We're okay there. Where is that? Is that gonna be constantly showing me those? I bet it is. Let me go back up. Alright. The other thing too, before I forget, preferences. No. Over here, save my perspective changes. There we go. Cool. Alright, so got that down. Now I need to grab the other ones. Grab GUI. I will need that. Here. URI. Excellent. And yep, all that's good. Get to finish. Do that, and then over here, I want to import projects from Git with smart imports, local repository, this guy, finish, goes. Why did you do 17? That is not the default. The default is not 17. Do I have that in the POM files, the default? Is that why it's doing that? What did I set? Oh, I did. Okay, I do have the compiler target as 17 in. So then, technically my stuff should work on 17, but I think Tomcat and all that stuff needs 19, so I should probably update that to be 19. instead, but let's fix one thing at a time here. Java build path. Set the workspace default dairy. Finish. There we go. Yeah, I got add resources to there. I wonder why it doesn't pick that up. A weird one to not pick up. Picks up resources filtered, but not resources. Very strange. Picked up test resources though. This is all good. We have that there. Figure, Fine Leaf Nature. We'll do run Maven verify. And that is feeding as well. And over here, I should be able to add that to our server. All right, and then projects. Oh, I've got build automatically on. That's got to come off immediately. All right, clean, build automatically. Too much finished. Okay, let's see if this actually works. That was really fast. Yeah. Database port. Why is it doing that? Oh, wait. Is that on the Greenmail GUI side of things? Hang on. I'll bet it is. No, it shouldn't be. There's no these properties there. So what happened? I know you guys can't see this. Let me actually, you know what? Up over there. There you go. Now you can see it. Did I do anything special in the launch configuration? I don't think so. No. Can't do anything special in here. Tom is looking for all the way down the bottom, right? So the profile will be dev. The dev profile activates if the file secret keys properly exists. Okay. If it's missing, then it will use prod properties to do it. Filtering on. Okay. Oh, yeah, what? Well, there's no database, number one. Although it's, quite strange though. Yeah, first and foremost, there's no database running, so I gotta get that. I gotta get the database running. But I do find it strange that it's complaining about properties not getting replaced. Config. Oh wait, did it? In all projects can build. I wonder, like, if anything else, it should just be telling me that the database can't be what it should be. But instead it's saying file directory. VX database port. Why is that the one that's trying to do? I do not understand when the file exists. It's supposed to be looking at. Did I somehow mess up the name of it? Well, I can think I did. I think so. Looks correct, from what I can tell. Let's see. Use properties. Why this profile is not automatically getting selected? It doesn't seem like. There is another issue though of not having that one file for Tomcat. I'm trying to see. What did my other server XML look like? Yeah, I did change that key store. I just point at the one that gets generated. I got it. Which makes the most sense. Let me go. This is one that gets generated under conf here. Uh-oh, where's my mouse at? There we go. Yeah, under conf, it generates that little key store. I just need that to be in the server. XML. Doing a I guess it, yeah, it probably have to put a full path in, I imagine. So really of key store that'll work for that. That's how I had it, right? Oh, it's certificate keyword, certificate key store password. But otherwise, yeah. Okay. Because that's just the local SSL, dummy SSL cert setup. That's not a big deal. But again, I guess I should mention that though. Set up Tomcat SSL cert. Now, so uncomment Tomcat server XML SSL connector and point the to the local keystore.jcast file that is generated by the Maven build under project of folder. change it. Okay. That works there. Does mean I'm missing somehow. Now this is not triggering. What? But no, it definitely is triggering because the tests work. But why is it not, why is it not using that? Why is it not using that when I mean, it's not, it's using it for the test, but it's not using it for the main. Environment. We have hex properties, right? That's ultimately what it's replacing. Or what it's providing replacements for. That gets filtered by this. When that exists. So let me see. Let me refresh the project. Try another build here. If I deploy this, run it. Just get complaints about the database now, right? It's saying, why is it doing that? That is the fraud setting, not the dev set. Also, convert value type string or type int. Did I never fixed that yet? I guess I haven't fixed that yet. Database port. It's actually saying and well, I mean, obviously it can't convert that string to int, but still, I don't know why that's. Why are you not getting picked up properly? That's in prod properties that does that. That's not what it says in the secret keys properties. Just be picking up the port that I set. So Maven's not triggering the dev profile. It seems like, at least not out of the box. Maybe I did something on my side where it was always working and I didn't realize it. Didn't realize it would be broken for everybody else. So Well, filter those resources and put them into the test thing here. So bam. Do web apps. Okay, so there's a hex properties that got copied over. Let me see. I'm gonna take a quick peek at it. Yeah, I copied the wrong thing. Yeah, I copied the prod properties over. I have which Maven? I might have to download Maven anyway, just for myself, so I can run it from the command line here. I think I'm going to do that instead of using their built-in Maven, because something is amiss here, and that's the only difference. Apache Maven. Download. Or is it 393? The latest. Alright, so got that. XVF Apache Maven. We got LNS Apache Maven. Maven. I don't have to do anything to it other than tell Eclipse to use it. Not what I'm looking for. Where is it? Oh, it is the one I'm looking for. Maven. Installation. At 3. This is slightly newer than the one that's embedded, but not by much. But what this mostly what it allows me to do is to run that from the command line. Okay, so I'm here. Maven. Oh, do I have? I don't have it on path, but whatever. Development. Maven. Maven verify. That was fine. So, do a clean saw. And install it to my own local repository. But more importantly, create the target directory. Let me see what this says. Check the properties. That has the correct. That had the correct settings on it, the correct properties file. So why did it not deploy the correct property? That's the weird part. I wonder if I do this now again. So clean build here. Okay. So that should have rebuilt this. Let me check this out real fast. See what it looks like. Okay, that's correct. So is that it then? Was that really just, it was just that I didn't run build from the, or is it that I needed the external Maven to run? Let's see, let's stop this. And let's do that again. Clean build. Do a republish. In a work directory. Start it up. And still wrong. Why is it? How is that not copying over properly? It's got it in the target directory. It should be coming over correctly. I wonder if it's this other thing in the deployment assembly. Remove that. Generate sources, target generated sources annotations. See. Properties, whatever. I don't even know why that thing even exists. Why it keeps creating that. craziness because it's like building it right in one case and then building it wrong in the other case. Oh, I wonder if that's the problem. First of all, it's not deploying it to the right spot, but that's... Can't really be the issue, though. That was pretty silly. Let me see here. Yeah, everything's wrong in there. I mean, that's definitely not a... That can't be that. This is something else. That is... It's not... I don't understand how it's not copying that over properly. Because it should see that there's a clear keys at properties file. I don't know how it doesn't see that. Let's try. Let's get crazy here and let's do a restart. Do project clean. Build the entire workspace. Clean and republish. All right, now is that. What's going on here? Oh, okay. Let's just seeing an old thing. Okay. Oh, now. All right. Well, it's working now. All I had to do, Eclipse was just. I added the file, and then somehow Eclipse, even though I refreshed, I did a clean, Eclipse still didn't see the file. See, quote unquote, the file. And so restarting Eclipse was enough to get it to work there. Probably make a note of that here. Eclipse IDE may not initially pick up the properties file, so it's advised that you restart the editor. Restart the IDE after creating that file. Okay. So this should be working. Well, it's not working, but it should just complain about the database not being here. Oh, the other thing, stop. The other thing is root snapshot. Is that coming through as root? Saying the document base is hex. I think I have to change that. Theoretically, it should become the roots thing because I called it roots as the war file, but I think I had to in my configuration here. I think I had to tell it that the module was module path is slash. Yeah, I think I have to tell it to do that. Grab the ECMine here. Okay, where are we at? Where's the cursor? There it is. Yeah, I gotta change this to just be document base hex is fine, but this is path should be slash. There we go. And save that. Good, 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 good. Okay. Now, what I want to do, this should be relatively set up right now, at least the development, the code anyway. That's working and stuff. What I need though is I want to get the Docker stuff started here. So if I look at Docker desktop, and look at it for Linux. So Ubuntu. Yes. Fish injury. 2204. I do have the LTO. Name as a no, it doesn't say on here. Got the issue. Yeah, 2204 LTS. Okay, that's good. 4 or AMDs or terminal. For non-GNOME desktop environments, GNOME terminal must be installed. Oh, that's fun. Okay. This how this goes. Preview bare version Docker. Okay. Configuration files. Docker's package repository. add the TPG key and set up the repository. Okay. This. There. And the repository. Okay. All right, and then back download the latest dead package. Okay, and go into there. Loads. And it's going to be install this way, looks like. It's going pretty good. I've got Eclipse set up, relatively speaking. I don't have the database set up yet, so I'm looking at doing Docker Desktop right now. And we'll see how this goes. I believe it's got all the stuff in it, like Composer and everything. Mission denied. Couldn't be accessed by user app. That might hopefully not be a problem. In the installation, app displays an error due to installing downloaded package. You can ignore this. Oh, you can ignore this error message. Okay. They even say right there. All right. There are a few post-install configuration steps. The map privilege ports and set resource limits. Add the DNS name to Kubernetes. The host. Link. Post install. So, am I supposed to kick off the post install script? Doesn't really say here. Or is this just information? The ability of Docker Desktop sports and the DNS name. You won't need Kubernetes for this. Yeah, that's what I figured. For Kubernetes. Not sure about the other stuff. Yeah. Docker Desktop, back privilege ports, resource limits. Let's just try and launch it and see what happens. Docker Desktop for Linux. Subscription service agreement, privacy policy, or I think I have an account. Question mark? Docker? I guess not. Need one. Yeah, that's do without signing in. Skip. Okay. So I want to get Postgres, which is actually right there. I want why does that not have this latest, but you tell me what latest is? 14? What do I have on the other machine? That is the question. I have Postgre 15 on my other machine here. Probably Debian 14. Oh wait, there's a Postgres Ubuntu here. Latest Edge. Those are Linux Debian distro versions. So how do I find what I'm looking for then? This is the Docker official image for Postgres. An image page with more info. Is on there, maintained by PostgreSQL Docker community. Okay, supported tags and respected Docker file links. Oh, here we go. So I would like to grab. Okay, so latest is 15.3. Then it looks like. Worm Docker file. I don't know why that did that. I don't know why that opened Firefox. Well, not my default. View on hub. Tag latest. So, since this has the tag latest, is on this line, I'm guessing 15.3 is the latest, and the rest is just beta stuff. Kind of what I want. Repos, publish image artifact. Postgres instance, Docker run name, your password, PSQL, Docker compose. So I want to do the Docker compose, I think. Yeah. Yeah, so do do I just... Is that under a different thing, or... Mentions images, containers. Docker Pool Postgres is that one. Like I said, just run that from the command line. How do you do it with Docker Compose? I guess I gotta just create the file. I gotta create the YAML file. And then... Oh, run Docker stack deploy or Docker compose F up. Wait for it to initialize completely. And visit localhost 8080. Host 80. Now, what's the version? Read out. I assume the version is. I would just say 15.3. Try this out here. Let's go. Development. I'm just gonna say Docker stuff. And make this .3. Okay. Try this out and see what this looks like. So Docker Compose. This version is Docker Compose version, not Postgres. Then how do you tell it what version of Postgres you want? Well, I guess we'll find out here. Let's see. Docker Compose. YAML up. Oh. Docker Desktop didn't bring down Docker Compose? That says part of it. else. Resources, Docker engine. Update. Alright, well I guess I just have to do install Docker Compose. App info Docker for additional versions. Yep. Install Docker Compose. Version is invalid. Yeah, okay. Alright. So bring down latest. I guess there's a different way of database system is ready to accept connection. All right. So then localhost 80. Info about the versions. Okay, well, I think probably test. Wait, it's public, right? Yes. What did it make the username? My other tabs out here. We'll shift T. So made Postgres password test. Right. Which is fine. I thought it had defaults here though, right? So Postgres. Well, Postgres user. Create an entry point within the TV. Okay, so it's users Postgres. Develop database. So we have Postgres here. No tables. Okay, so it's there. It created it. That's well and good. I don't like this adminer, that's for sure. I'm definitely not going to have that running. I don't like that at all. But it is progress, yes. Progress has been made. Despite everything. Then I gotta find out. So there was a somebody did have a thing. I had a whatchamacallit, a link here on my other computer. Hang on. Copy this down. I got 2 links here. Wait, maybe I don't need this other one. Well, got. Hang on. How about this one? Failing. Yeah, I need basically both of these. So, how to use the Docker official image. This is actually on Docker.com's blog. So that's a thing. Do that. And then let's grab this other one. Integration testing with Docker. This one's using Flyway, but it should work with what we're trying to do. There. Bam. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Postgres Docker image. 5 Docker pull, blah blah blah. Latest version automatically changes. Hard to know newer versions. Yeah, I don't want to. Obviously, don't want to do latest. I want to have an actual version because you never know when something's going to go awry. So, yeah, all right. I thought, yeah, I'm about ready to call it myself here a little bit because it's getting late and it's a Monday. Let me just see if I could see both services, restart always, data accessible whenever applications are running. On starts up. Data sample. What are the variables live within your plaintext env file? Ultimately, they determine how Postgres creates and connects databases. Manage documentation. So there's environment variables, database configurations, locally on a dedicated file or on the command line. Official how it runs. And it doesn't go into too much other detail, unfortunately. But this other one has goals and stuff set up for Maven. Create database, create role, grant, and then Docker Maven plugin. Let's see what that is. Docker Maven plugin. Fabric 8. Docker start, create and start containers, stop and destroy containers, build images, watch for doing builds and restarts. Logs source. Save Docker volume. Copy. All right. There we go. User manual. Use the plugin create Docker images holding the actual application. This is done with the Docker build goal. These include build artifacts and their dependencies into an image. Configuration syntax can be used to create a Docker file. Artifacts and other files. The plugin uses assembly descriptor format from the Maven assembly plugin. Copy over those files into a Docker image. External Docker file can be specified which Maven properties can be inserted. This is also the default mode. Only a single image should be built when a top level Docker file exists. Okay. Cool. So I can actually build. So I can create an external Docker file and then integrate that into the Maven build such that it will build our stuff and deploy it out to a Docker image if we wanted to. It's probably a good idea if anybody wanted it in an image as opposed to doing it locally. Running containers. Docker start, Docker stop. Build, run, copy. What do we got here? Build from Java 8. Tomcat port 8080. Database DB. Postgres 9. Okay, so you just do a colon after the thing and tell it what version you want. What's 9? Network link that describes how the service container is linked to the database container. Links configuration contains a list of containers that should be linked to this container according to Docker links. Each link can have 2 parts. For the optional right side is separated by a colon, and we use the name of the environment variables, and the left side refers to the name of the container linking to. Moving to the linking when the container, okay. Basically, I can have a container for the database and have a container for the application, and then link them together with this Docker links thing over the network. Essentially, what I'm gathering here. Each link element can specify a comma separated set of links. Okay. To link to existing containers not managed by a plugin, you may do so by specifying the container name obtained via Docker PS in the configuration. Okay. Please note that the link behavior also depends on network mode selected. Links are described. Links as described are referred to by Docker as legacy links and might vanish in the future. For custom networks, no environment variables are set, and links create merely network aliases for the linked container. Okay. Okay. Mode depends on. Right, depends on other things starting up. You wanted to make sure that Postgres actually starts up before you run this. Volumes. Okay. So external configuration properties. via Maven properties and Docker Compose. Plugin supports also configuration for a Docker Compose file, especially for running containers specified in Docker Compose YAML. Docker Compose handling is available also as an external configuration provider. Okay. Current directory and examining Compose file. Which I use as default and overridden by configuration. Okay. Keywords are not yet supported. Handling. There you go. Docs.docker.com Docker Compose. Someone that actually linked to the documents. That's good. First to Compose v2. Compose file reference. And secrets top level element. These provide a more secure way of getting sensitive information into your application's services. You don't have to rely on using environment variables. If you're injecting passwords and API keys as environment variables, risk unintentional information exposure. Environment variables are often available to all processes. It can be difficult to track access. They can also be printed in logs. Mitigates these risks. Secrets are a flavor of configs, focusing on sensitive data with specific constraint for this usage. Top level secrets declaration defines or references sensitive data that is granted to the services in your Compose application. The source of the secret is either file or environment. File, the secret is created with the contents of a file at the specified path. Environment, by the value of environment variable. Internal set to true. External, it specifies that the secret has already been created. Compose does not attempt to create it, and if it does not exist, an error occurs. Name of the secret object. Okay. Server certificate secret is created as project name server certificate when the application is deployed by registering the content of the server start as a platform secret. Token secret is created as project name underscore token when the application is deployed by registering the content of OAuth token environment variable as the platform secret. Compose looks up the server certificate secret to expose the relevant service. Finding a name. Modifies the previous example. Look up the secret using the name certificate key. The actual lookup key is set deployment time by the interpolation of variables but expose containers as hard-coded ID server certificate. External set to true. All other attributes apart from name are irrelevant. If Compose detects any other attribute, it rejects the Compose file as invalid. Configs. Especially granted by configs attribute. Configs are mounted as files into a services containers file system. Location of mount point defaults to /config name in Linux containers and config name in Windows containers. Config is owned by the user running a container command but can be overridden by service configuration. Has world readable permissions. References data. That this config has already been created. Compose does not attempt to create it. If it does not exist, an error occurs. Your engine will look up. Okay. What the hell? Version name, volumes. Goes into all that stuff. That's good. There'll be a lot of just kind of figuring this out as we go here. I think the more important thing is I have something that, you know, actually creates the Docker image, which is fine. It's actually here. And I think basically stopping. There we go. This is stop now. Okay. I can delete this. Not really. That's just that was just a test. Then I can actually create a real one, but we'll have the proper version in there, and then I have to get the actual SQL files together that are going to run, and then try to figure out how to get those pulled over using the Maven plugin here. Which looks like it's just a matter of having this YAML file first of all, and then also imagine there's something else to do there. Actually, well, yeah. I don't know how that. I'd have to see how, like, the order of operations of this. I think is the one thing that's going to be weird. I think that's the one thing that's going to be a little bit strange with it, is the order of operations, because I have to have it filter the correct properties, which should happen first anyway, but it has to filter all the stuff in resources filtered and then use it from there. They have examples too. Cargo. That's the only example I got here. Data container with a WAR files created and mounted into the server image during startup before the integration test. Okay. Version. Involving two images. Out, build the images. Docker build, Docker start. Container run unit test stock containers clean up. Version. Modify. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. I was trying to figure out how this is going to work, or if it's going to work the way that I want. At first blush, it seems like it will. Because its default lifecycle phase is pre-integration test, post-integration test. Which is very far along. I think it'll work. That way. And I guess the other... I guess the other part of it too is you build push images to registry. If you build an image and plug in by default it's their XML based configuration for plugin. Docker files created on the fly, all instructions extracted. Terminate an external Docker file previously assemblies. Star file into top level module directory. Image. Even coordinates. Plugin filters given with Maven properties. Maven resource plugin does. Filtering is enabled by default and can be switched off with build config. Maven project properties. You're setting a build. Variable reference. You need to be careful. Yeah, I guess how would I repeatedly, like if someone wanted to run the entire if someone wanted to run Tomcat and stuff in a container and keep deploying to it, like every time they make changes and stuff, they can run the build and have it deployed to that existing container. Is that a thing, or does it build a brand new container every time? Is my sort of other question there. Because I have this assembly thing that artifacts can enter the Docker image. Directory. Release dependencies. Snapshot. Artifact work. Worklib. Worklib. Assembly references the artifact to begin the build with this prompt is required that the package phase is included in the run. Otherwise, the artifact file can't be found by Docker build. This is an old outstanding issue. We try hard to work around this issue. 90% of all cases, you won't experience any problem. However, when the following wording happens, it might lead to a given error. Oh, Maven package Docker build to explicitly run package and Docker build in a chain. Bind build to an execution phase in the plugin's definition. Default Docker build will bind to the install phase. Maven plain Maven install for building the artifact and creating the image. Okay. Directory Maven containing a single file. Volume is exported automatically. It looks like what they're doing is a container can now connect to the volume and mount the Maven directory. The container from console Tomcat 7.0 will look into Maven and copy over everything to up Tomcat web apps before starting Tomcat. Build artifact. Yeah, I have to see how this can work for us. I mean, obviously, getting the database containerized is a big win. That'll make it pretty easy there. And then after that, it's the Tomcat stuff. I definitely want to put that in an image, but I'll have to see how that works in terms of actually getting the current build over there and being able to repeatedly build the same thing over and over and over again. So that's the real question there. But otherwise, I've got everything else sort of started along the path here of working. We'll get once I get the database running in a container, then I can just roll on and run Tomcat against it and have that just be there, ready to go and working, and then we'll have an actual working thing on this machine, on this new machine here, newly Linuxified machine. I guess I can just leave Docker Desktop running, I suppose. But yeah, I think that's everything right now. Let me close. Whoops, moment. I see it didn't actually pin that like it said it. So why did that not pin like I want it? right click on here. In the task manager, okay. Close. Oh, there it is. Now it's pinned. So can I just launch it this way now? No. Apparently. That's annoying. And icon shortcut. Right click add widgets. Select quick launch. Launch. Select add. Oh. I'm gonna get rid of it. Yeah. There we go. Remove. Configure. Cancel. Your quick launch. Why does that not? Well, that's not working. Yeah. Oh no, that's a whole other launcher. I don't want that. I want a Okay, it's not quite easy then, I guess. Let me do this. Let me see if I can get the Dolphin file manager here. And Clips. No. All you do is just run it in console. I can't like. That's annoying. Properties. Really sucks. That sucks a lot. There's gotta be a way to do it. It's just not. Not allowing me. I wonder, can I just drag it down here? Nope. How about in edit? No, it puts everything away. Alright, I'll have to figure something out there. Still trying to learn my navigating around the Linux stuff here. Close. This should be. I deleted it, so it shouldn't be there anymore. Anyway, my friends, that's gonna do it for me for tonight. Some progress has been made. Obviously not coding progress, but progress towards getting some notes together here, getting a README together, and other things. So hopefully, I'm going to try to get a bunch of this kind of rolling a little bit more. I definitely want to get this machine as my primary development machine. So I'll be tweaking some things in there and getting that all working. And hopefully I'll get the database working via the Docker container stuff, at least. And get all that done before Friday, I think. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see, and then we can go from there and get some actual coding done. Yeah, that's what it's looking like right now, my friends. But that will be it for me for tonight. Cause I got work in the morning and everything. But thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I will be back tomorrow night. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are gaming nights. So I will be playing Dragon Quest XI. So that will be tomorrow night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night. Then Friday night will be coding, and Saturday afternoon will be actually Saturday afternoon. There will be no Saturday this week because I have stuff to do. But I will maybe do some coding on Sunday. So I'll probably move the Saturday to Sunday maybe. We'll see. Because obviously I do want to keep up the Monday stuff too. So we'll play it by ear. But I'm thinking I'll move the Saturday stream to Sunday this week. And that's about it right now, my friends. Well, that's it for me. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope everyone has an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you. And I hope to see you back here again in the future for some more stuff, whatever happens to suit your fancy. Until then, see you, bye.
This is the way.